Hi, my name is Saaron Gonzalez. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm a college recruiter at Victor Valley College. So I worked in admissions at a private institution, a private liberal arts institution, and so I oversaw a lot of the recruitment strategy for the territories or for the areas that I was assigned, whether they be states or there's cities in California. And I say cities in California because we received the most amount of applications from California, and so we divided the cities amongst all of the staff. We made sure that we manage our what we call territories and ensuring that we were visiting the different high schools, so public, private, charter schools, that we establish relationships with the counselors, that we establish relationships sometimes with the directors at these different schools, with the principals, that we were able to attend college fairs, college nights, that we also were able to connect with prospective students and their families for them to learn a little bit more about the admissions process at the institution, for them to understand a little bit more about what the application requirements are, and maybe even understand the values that we were looking for in their applications. Strategies that I employ for recruitment is really understanding students' concerns when it comes to thinking about college. In this case, would be thinking about community college. Oftentimes, there's this negative stereotype that students at community college is the end. It's the end of a student's journey, and that students are just go to community college and they're not able to be successful, or that maybe the community college does not have a diverse programs or majors that allow students to continue, or that does not align with students' academic interests. Oftentimes there's also students are unaware of maybe the type of programs, the type of resources, support services that a community college might provide to be able to help students not only fulfill or support their academic needs, but also their personal and social needs. I think that's really important. Oftentimes students will look and think about community college as a last resort, when it should really be one of the first resorts that they think about, especially as it connects to their community. And if students don't want to leave home for the first few years, just really understanding the impact and the resources, the power that community college has. I think some of the challenges that recruiters can encounter when recruiting students is not really understanding the student population, really understanding their audience. So it is important for recruiters to be able to connect with different communities. So as I mentioned, where I worked as an admission officer, taking the time to understand the student demographics in each of the areas that they are assigned, being able to connect with the counselors of the schools, and being able to understand the student body. How many of these students are first generation? How many students are low income? And really understanding, okay, what are some of these strategies that I can employ to be able to connect, be able to inform students, being able to educate students about the resources, about the programs that the institution, whether it be a private institution, a public institution, or like a community college, has to offer for the students. So I think that would be, I believe, is a major challenge that a lot of recruiters often overlook, and maybe have a hard time practicing. Yeah, I would say that some of the strategies that I've employed to be able to establish those relationships with different schools and counselors and students as well has been meeting them where they're at, whether that be me physically going to the school and learning and asking questions, right? Being able to learn more about the student population from the counselor's perspective, being able to learn more about the student demographics and the students themselves and some of the challenges that they experience through the students, being able to connect with parents and being able to hear the different perspectives that students at that school, students within that city experience, and being able to use that as a way to inform my recruitment strategies. I say that has been a way that I have been able to establish those connections, is really taking the time to listen, taking the time to understand the community's needs, and being able to listen to their concerns. Any information that I have and that I know about, and being able to reassure and inform and educate, that's what I've been able to do to be able to establish and maintain those relationships. Yeah, so some of the opportunities that I'm interested in is, of course, learning, continuing to learn from from students, being able to learn from my coworkers and some of their experiences and some of their academic journeys or their professional journeys, and being able to also, I would say, participate and attend some events, whether it be conferences, whether it be panels, professional development opportunities. I would say that these are some of the few that I'm very interested in and always learning. For me, to become a better person, to become a better professional, become a better college recruiter, it's always important to be open to learning from others, right? And not only from professionals like myself, but also from students. So my name is Saaron, and this has been a little bit more about me and my experience and my journey. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you.
Peace and love, peace and love. I wish you peace and love, peace and love, peace and love, peace and love.